Scott and I are heading out for a walk. He's home again. And I thought I'd show you my Rose of Sharon out here with the bees working on it. Let me get around the basketball. There's a big old bee in there. Oop, 2 bees in that one. Gives new meaning to busy as a bee. Alright, he's waiting on me. I'll let you guys go and we'll share some of our walk. Bye. So if you were coming to visit us, this is the airport. Well, you're going to see some of the airport.
You'll see the runway.
You'll see the runway. This is where you land. Well, actually not right here. This is the Bell Aviation, and that's for banking, I think, a banking facility and private planes.
Yeah, bank courier.
Bank courier, yeah.
There's some private jets.
But the road here in front of us is like the end of the runway. Like where these 2 raised areas are that we're passing right now. And you'll see some of the runway lights here in a minute. There we go. And then there's the UPS outlet for where their planes land. So that's where your packages come if you send it UPS. Alright, that's all you're going to be able to see at the airport. We're off on an adventure. Okay, so this is today's adventure. We are at Sheely's Pond Heritage Preserve. Let's go look at the info. It's managed by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. There's Venus flytraps just growing around. And I see Jack in the Pulpit. And Semper Vines and Atlantic White Cedars. The map shows other heritage preserves throughout the state of South Carolina. Let's see if I can find us on here. We are, well, the Pacolet River hydro plant is near my parents' house, which is right here. And we are at 15, which is right there. We're right here. And then there's all these that are on the coastal area. So I'd like to check this out, honey, the Catawba PD area.
Yeah, we haven't spent much
time up there. So let's see, number 7 is 40 Acre Rock. Number 3 is Seegers McKinnon. And we could probably do 6 in one day. 6 is Savage Bay. We could probably do those in one day. That'd be a fun adventure.
Picture plant?
Jack in the Pulpit. Isn't it? Nope, you were right. It's a purple pitcher plant right here. It has yellow, purple, sweet, and 3 species of sundews. So, I love the no littering sign, and then you look down and there's cigarette butts and everything else. So here's some pictures up here of what we'll see. And I'm going to stop filming now so we can get down toward the pond, and then I'll click back on. Okay, this is one of the cedars, and my battery's dying, honey. But you can see how big it is.
You can use this camera. I'll hit the battery good on it.
Alright, I charged this yesterday, but anyway, we're down in here, and he's talking about prime rattlesnake country, so I'm just like so freaked out now. Anyway, hopefully we won't get in contact. Look, there's a prickly pear cactus. They are actually edible. Have never tried one. Can't get past the prickles. Alright.
We might see a pygmy rattlesnake
Canebrake.
Rattlesnake.
The canebrake rattlesnake will kill us. So let's not disturb one of them. There's some, what are those worms called?
Catawba worms.
Catawba worms live in those. And it's a almost
brown caterpillar.
Almost an epidemic of them, they were saying on the news. Oh, and grapevine. Grapevine is everywhere here. Alright, I'm going to let you go at the site of a shotgun shell. So, bye.
Alright, that's a pine cone from a longleaf southern yellow pine. If you're not familiar with this area, southern yellow pine is very common in the sand hills. I'll put my foot by that and you can see the size of that cone. There's some get even larger. Now I'm going to step back a bit, and there's the tree that it came from. You can see the really long needles on that. That's longleaf southern yellow pine. So let's walk on a little further.
It's really a dense walk. The path is really narrow. And Scott's back there. And I'm walking through like a million spider webs, and I'm trying not to touch anything because I don't want to get ticks on me. We'll have to check each other for ticks after this. I might let you lead and knock some spider webs down.
That's my favorite part, is checking each other for ticks.
Oh, men. Anyway, I can't. Oh, we're dead.
Here's the immature longleaf southern yellow pine. And I always think it looks so ridiculous because it's hard to imagine that this turns into a towering 70-foot tree.
Yeah. It's so cute, and there's another one behind you.
Yeah, you can see how long that needle is on that.
Yep. Alright, I'm using the old camera that I used to film on all the time, and Scott had to give me a tutorial real quick on how to use it because I couldn't remember.
Oh, look here.
Oh, wow. Let's see if we can zoom in.
I love those lichens.
Oh, the little puffy, kind of a sagey green looking stuff.
Yeah, sort of a sagey green.
Real pretty.
And here's more lichens in there.
Yep.
It's all variegated. Isn't that neat?
Might be just two different age levels.
Yeah. And there's some.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, we'll let you go, so I'll quit yipping in your ear. Some moss. I don't know what I did, but it's recording. Still really dense. Haven't found the pond yet, but I guess we'll get there eventually.
I haven't seen any snakes. I'm very disappointed.
I'm kind of glad we haven't seen any snakes. Now we'll probably see one because you said that. I love this moss.
It's just everywhere in here.
My fingers keep wanting to operate this camera like the other one. Alright. Looks like we got a Scott trail that way. Is there another trail that way? There is.
Yeah.
We have to decide. There's a fork in the road. You want to go left or right?
Let's go that way.
We'll go right. We're going right, people. Alright. I'll check back in a little bit.
Look.
That's from whence we came. And we had to stop for a little breather because it's kind of uphill. And we found this kind of like a gorge. Here it just drops. What do you think? That's a 20-foot drop?
Yeah. You can see how sandy the soil is.
Yeah, on the edge you can definitely see where it's broke away.
Real typical sandhill.
Yeah, Sandhills of South Carolina. That's where we are. You can see all the pine straw on the ground, which makes it really slick. You don't think about it, but pine straw is slick when you're walking on it.
Lots of oaks and ferns.
Yep, grapevine. Got lots of, what'd you call them?
Mockernut hickory?
No, the grapes.
Oh, muscadine grapes.
Muscadine grapes. That's what these vines are right there. Sorry if I'm jiggling you around.
Some earlier had fruit on it.
Yeah.
Wanting the fruit, wanting mine.
No. Not yet. Let's.
Muscadine grape.
Yep. If we wait long enough, we'll watch Scott flail his arms trying to get a deer fly away.
It's real funny.
Yeah, it is. Especially after you've picked on me about the spiderwebs. He just told me a little while ago when I made him go in the front that I was absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous! You're absolutely ridiculous. I am not absolutely ridiculous. You are. Well, it just went across my head too. It's probably old roach or...
Sounds like some kind of heavy lift drone or something.
Maybe it's one of those cicada killing wasps.
It's more of that white cedar.
Yeah, that one's down. It's pretty cool looking.
You can see how white that wood is inside there.
Yeah, just don't skewer your head. They don't monitor this trail well.
What's wrong with it?
I wouldn't want to come through at dusk and have all that hanging down.
Oh, no.
Alright, I'll let you guys go and I'll quit shaking you around for a little while. We'll be back though. I'll shake you some more. Is it a...
It's some kind of hardwood tree.
Well, it's still recording. Let's show
Three
them
lobes.
Do y'all know what that leaf is?
I'll look it up in my trees of South Carolina.
It's not a black walnut, is it?
I don't think so.
Alright, see if I can get y'all turned off this time. Okay, so we just walked through some really dense stuff and came to water. So we're thinking, this is where we'll be turning around. This looks alligatory.
That could be.
This plant is cool. Growing here on the water's edge. And there's a deer track walking off over into the water.
I don't see any more trail markers.
I don't either. I see where it turns. Now that looks like fish scale right there. Like something pulled a fish out and ate it. Yeah, right here on this. Doesn't that look like fish scale to you?
It looks like there's trail this way, but it's really rough. I don't see any trail marks.
Well, I'm not going that way. I'm going to turn around and go
turn
back.
Around? Where's fish scales?
Looks pretty cool. Water running through. Isn't that fish scales right there?
Oh, I think it is.
Alright, let's beat our way back out of here. I'm going to film as we go so they can see how thick it was when we came through.
If you must.
I must. This is where you get ticks.
That's where you get ticks.
Ticks! Ooh, ticks.
See ticks on me? No.
They'll wait and get in your armpit, or your crotch, or behind your knee, in your ear. Ugh.
You don't need a heebie-jeebies.
I already have them. That's okay. We're having fun. Can you tell we're having fun? Alright. And that's how the trail is marked here, with those signs.
I wonder if that was old skunk or something digging out in there looking for bugs.
Probably. Or porcupine.
Or a little fox.
Fox, raccoon.
A little gray fox. Or red fox.
You can.
The dead stand trees interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll see a big old woodpecker hole.
Yeah. You can tell the trees are under stress from lack of water because we're already getting fall color, and it's hot.
It's just now. August?
Yeah, August 2nd. I do believe today is my sister Hazel's birthday. Happy birthday, Hazel.
5-line skin.
Oh.
There you go.
There he is. I don't think I can get him now. He's moving too fast. He's on that piece of bark. Back up.
Isn't that interesting how that root comes up in a...
There he goes. You see him going? Stop to look back at us. There he goes. That's a 5-line skink. What's that, sweetheart?
Look how that root comes up in a semicircle.
It's pretty cool.
This has some kind of fruit on it.
Yep, it does.
I don't know what this guy is. Sort of looks like shrub oak, but I don't think that's the right leaf.
Or is it privet?
Oh, it might be privet.
Privet, one of the nuisance plants brought from England.
A noxious invader.
A noxious invader. Shouldn't be here.
In these old pines, in the center of them, in this heartwood, you'll find fat lighter.
It's kind of glossy.
It's kind of glossy. Has lots of pine resin in it. Smells like pine sol if you smell it. If you're ever in a survival situation out in the woods, this is a great fire starter. This stuff will burn like gasoline. It's a wonderful resource to know about if you're ever in a survival situation in the woods.
Yeah. And you don't need a lot.
No.
Less is more. Alright, we got to focus on walking. I'll let you guys go again. These are the cutest pine cones. Pick one up. They're more round. Sorry. Like a ball. Isn't that cool? Alright, Scott's getting away from